Okay, so I did my first video where I explained the Quest biopsy. Now I'm going to do Strata. So again, Strata and Quest use completely different bottles, completely different forms, completely different systems. You need to ask the doctor which company they want to use. So the good thing about Strata is it's, in my opinion, easier, but you need to be a little bit more prepared. So let me grab everything over here. So Strata has a different form. So with this form, the reason I say you need to be more prepared is that when we know we are using Strata, you need to have this form already at the front because we need to get the patient's credit card information and signature down here at the bottom. The reason we do that is we have a deal with Strata that if their insurance doesn't cover this, then the first specimen is capped at $159. Any additional specimen after that is going to be $79. So their credit card will be on this form, and we need to get that prior. So we can't, like, if the patient is going to be under IV, we can't have them fill this out afterwards. So it's just one less thing that you have to do at the end of the appointment, but it's very important that we get that credit card information. If we don't know that we're doing a biopsy until we get into surgery, then again, just make sure that this form is filled out and then it goes to the front before the patient is leaving, because on their way out, we do need to get their credit card information. This is not something that we can call them with because they have to sign it. So again, this needs to be done before the patient comes to the back or before they leave. Very important. The reason I say it's easier is because we don't have to do the whole diagnosis code thing. So with this, we fill out the information. We give the form to the doctor. The doctor is going to fill out his portion. We will fill in their insurance information. We don't send a copy of the insurance card and their driver's license. All we do is fill out the insurance information. And then it has two stickers up here at the top. One's going to go on the bottle. Strata comes in a box like this, or there's a blue box, same thing. But you'll open it up. It's going to have a bag that the bottle is going to go into, and the bottle. The bottle is going to have same thing. You write in the name, date of birth, site, doctor, and then you'll stick your little sticky label somewhere that's not covering that information. And you put it in the bag, you put it in the box, and then this is going to go into a FedEx pack. And the form is also going to go into the FedEx pack. Then we're going to get a FedEx label that's going to be up in the cabinet. This FedEx label is specific to Strata. The information of where it's going to is Strata Pathology Services. So you cannot use this label. You can't use the Quest form and put it in the FedEx box. You cannot cross them. This is specific to Strata. So I already explained how to send out Quest. That is the only way to send out Quest. I'm explaining Strata. This is the only way to send out Strata. Do not get these two processes confused. This FedEx form is only for Strata. So, or FedEx shipping label. So this label, you're going to peel this top part off. This part is going to go on your FedEx pack. The bottom portion, you can see here, this comes off. This bottom portion is what you're going to peel off and you're going to put into the biopsy book. You're going to, on that label, write the patient's name and the day that it was sent out. And also you're going to write in the book the day that the biopsy was done. We just take all of this, we put it into the FedEx pack in Lansdowne. If you're facing out of our front door, the building that's across from us, in the parking lot outside in the back of that building on that left corner, there's a FedEx drop box. All you do is take all this, everything in that FedEx pack, and walk it to the back of that building, put it into that FedEx drop box, and leave it there. In Chantilly, you will walk it over to the building next to ours. They have a FedEx drop box. Again, that is the only way to fill or send out Strata. You do not put it into a lockbox, so you do not need this key. Then I will show you the website. I cannot log in because when you log in to Strata, it instantly shows patient results. So, like I said, the good thing with Strata is that it's just easier. You don't need to have a diagnosis code. The form, in my opinion, is just easier to fill out. And yeah, but the reason that the doctors don't like Strata is that if it's something we have just found, if it's something that we need more in-depth detail on the biopsy, Strata doesn't go too far into detail. So especially if it's something that we're suspecting is cancerous, or we're really needing information, like deep down information on, we don't like to use Strata. So again, you'll have to ask them which one they want to use. I will actually, before I share my screen, let me make sure nothing's up. Okay, so let me share my screen. I'll show you what the website is. Again, if you go to that biopsy account, I explain the biopsy account in my Quest video, like our patient portal kind of thing. If you go to that, it'll show you the login information for Strata. And that's only to get results. It's not to send anything in. Because again, you just put it into the FedEx box and you're done, which also makes it easier. So you Google Strata Diagnostics, Strata Diagnostics. The website is stratadx.com. So for physicians, you go to the return portal, and then it'll bring up the login. I already have everything saved in. Once you sign in, like I said, it'll just show all the list of patients and their results. So that's why I'm not going to log in, because I'm not going to share patient information, obviously. But in our biopsy patient